From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
My studio audience. Fantastic. Thank you for being here. No, I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Thank you very much. So, guess what we might have in common with Rihanna? What? She's soft and pink and loves love also. All that old party girl, messing around town thing, all that tough girl, better have my money. No, she's soft and pink. And not as wild as everyone thinks. She talked to Vanity Fair magazine and she says she won't have Well, she says she won't have casual sex. Now, I know what you're thinking. Really, girl? But you know what? Sometimes what people put out there is not really who they are authentically when they get in their own four walls of their own house. Do you know what I'm saying? And Rihanna's no different. Here's what she says, and I've always said this about not all women, but I'm one of these women. You might be one of, look, here's what she says. I'm human, I'm a woman, I wanna have sex, but what am I going to do? Just find the first random dude? Just find the first random dude that I think is going to be there. Wait, going to be a great ride for the night? And then tomorrow I wake up feeling empty and hollow? I can't do it to myself. Well, first of all, to not be empty and hollow in the morning, you kick him out at night. Number one. Number two, no, I like this story because, you know, I think that Rihanna, you know, based on all of her social media following and the influence that she has on so many young girls these days, and a lot of times young girls don't listen to OGs like me or, you know, or maybe you know, if you happen to be over, you know, a minute old, they're not listening to you. They listen to people like Rihanna, and with Rihanna being so seemingly sexually free, it's not the best influence on our young girls. But by her giving this information to Vanity Fair magazine just goes to show you she only plays tough. She's not tough, she's a woman. And by the way, I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean that in a good way. I think that we have been so suppressed as women to give this impression that we can do it all, we can have it all, that we're so tough, that we don't need men or women. I'm not judging. How you doing? that we don't need love and a hug at night. Like, I'll be the one to tell you, okay? I love love, okay? Not because I'm weak, but because I love love, like I love love. I'm soft and I'm pink. And you know, you make fun of people like Jennifer Lopez, and yeah, I do mention Jennifer whenever I talk about this because she monkey bars from one relationship to the other, and she's often talked about how she loves to be in the company of a man. I don't see anything weak about that, you all. I see that as being a strong woman who's honest about what it is to be a strong woman. I mean, you know, for a lot of us, you scream and yell at people all day and tell them what you like at work. But when you get home, don't you just kind of want to be swathed in his arms? And also about Rihanna, and I wish she told us this earlier because we wouldn't probably judge so harsh. She's a girl. Guess what else she loves that we love? TV. Okay, so here are the shows that she loves the most. I only have two in common with her, but I love it. She loves NCIS. She loves CSI. She loves The First 48. And she loves Snapped. Oh, by the way, and she loves Forensic File, of which I love a Forensic File marathon is my life. And The First 48, okay. Also, guess what else she longs to do that many of us can do, but she can't? I'm telling you, she's a girl. The grocery store. Like, you know, you forget. If you ever saw Rihanna in the grocery store, wouldn't you just fan out and like you're in the produce aisle, wouldn't all the cantaloupes just drop on the floor? Oh my God, it's Rihanna. Oh my God. Right? And we forget about some of the simple luxuries we have in life that this girl can't even do. I mean, I go to the grocery store, but I have it handled. I go to the same ones in my town, and I'm not Rihanna. So it's not that big of a deal after the second visit. It's like, there's Mrs. Hunter. They call me that at the grocery store, which I love. But Rihanna can't even go buy like Sugar Pops or a cantaloupe or some Veganese. Like, she can't do any of that stuff. Oh, she's just a girl. Yeah. Now look, the following problem is for rich people only. Because I can't picture the rest of us doing this mess. Okay, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner have been separated for 4 months. You got that part? Yes. But they're still living together. Now, when last we talked about this situation, he was living in the pool house, AKA the guest house, which in LA, guest houses are fabulous. They've got heat. Hot water. Not that little bar refrigerator like a lot of us had when we were in college, but now sits behind our bars at our house. No, they've got full, you know, Sub-Zeros in the chrome, a full fireplace, and the whole, yes. When you're rich, guest houses are everything. So now the latest report is that apparently he's moved out of the guest house. Now, you know they have 3 children together. The oldest one is 9 years old, and the youngest is 3. Now, I'm not worried about the 3-year-old. My concern is about the 9-year-old, because we all know they've got big mouths. They are slick with their mouths. At 9, right? So apparently he's moved out of the guest house and into the main house. But here's where the rich people thing comes in. Okay, so they're separated, and some of my staffers, like in this morning's meeting, my producers were like, well, I picture them still getting it in. And I said, well, you know, maybe once every 15 days. Maybe. But the honest to goodness truth from me is that I'm sure their house is so big that they've got wings. And he's got his own entrance. There are probably more than one kitchen. And the second kitchen does not have that college refrigerator. It's got like the big one and an island with granite and marble and stuff. Right? So, in other words, he's got his own, oh, by the way, and the garage, you know how you live in Jersey and the garages are all lined up together? In LA, like if you're a Gardner Affleck, you've got separate garage, like there's a garage over here and there's a garage over here and there's 2 underground here. You know what I mean? Don't feel sorry for these people. And also, don't try to emulate this, because this is not going to work for most of us. But I like how they're doing it. What they're doing is they've separated on their way to divorce. It's a slow separation process. And if most of us can do this, I think a lot of us will probably agree this might be the way to go, instead of just kicking him out or making him sleep on the couch, you know, or get his own apartment or something like that and come over and you're angry all the time. How about if you can all live in the same house? Now, mind you, their house is not a house to me, it's a compound. If you can all live in the same compound, I think more of us would probably think that this would probably be the way to go for the sake of the kids, but also, you know what? For the sake of each other. Now, eventually, he's gonna start dating someone other than the nanny. Allegedly. And she'll start dating someone other than, oh, I had something slick to say, but I can't think of the name. Though they know, but they're holding back. You know, we read the same stuff, okay? But good for them. You know, slow and steady rolling into divorce. It doesn't shock the kids. And it's probably something that would be great if we could all be able to do that, you know, in divorce times, but we can't, so we can just live vicariously through them. Great. So, big news for Will Smith fans. Movie career, not so much recently. But music career is on the upswing. He's returning to music for the first time in 10 years. I know. I don't mind this at all. You know, the last thing I think we heard from him is that Miami, Miami song. That was 10 years ago. How time flies, right? Doesn't it seem like that was just like 3 years ago? Yeah, and of course, the song of the summer, 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 Summertime. Well, he's planning a big summer tour next summer with his longtime friend and DJ, Jazzy Jeff. They've really kept themselves physically together, haven't they? Like, nobody's got a pot belly, nobody's got a double chin. Jeff is 50 years old. Will is 47 years old. And I heard this on Access Hollywood, and I was really happy to hear it, The thing is that I was wondering, not for nothing, Will and Jeff, because Jeff, you are one of the best, one of the second best DJs ever. Today. Hi, Boof. But he's one of the best DJs ever. Jazzy Jeff really does put it down, and Will Smith has, he's a handsome man, right? Right? So my thing is though, who's going to see them? Because I'm from that era. And I've got college in 3 years, okay, a 15-year-old at home, the dog, I'm moisturizing. I'm trying to save for retirement. Like, I don't have time for fiduciary income to go see Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Like, I don't. No, I don't. You know what I mean? So I'm like, who's going to see them? A girl who's 22 doesn't even know them. They don't even know the Fresh Prince, much less the Jazzy Jeff part. So I'm like, okay, who's going to see them if they tour the world, which that's what they're planning on doing. And my suggestion, all due respect, Jeff and Will, just stay put in Vegas. Like, if you go to Vegas, people will come to see you. And that's it. I'm very entertained, but I just feel like unless they were parked at the bottom of my driveway in, in Jersey, I would not be like, I'm busy. I love, but I'm busy. Yeah. Thank you. Cameron Diaz's husband, Benji Madden, has a new look. Never thought I'd like this look, but I actually love it. He got her name tattooed on his chest, first of all. Okay, right there. I don't like that look. But the look I like is the tattoo on his scalp. Excuse me, co-host, all of a sudden you're silent? Really? I like it. I'll tell you why I like it. First of all, he's still got hair, so the hair will still grow over the tattoos. Any tattoo artist will tell you, if you get a scalp tattoo, that the hair will still grow. Doesn't mean that I co-sign on a scalp tattoo for somebody that I know and love in my personal life. Oh, hell no. But for him and this, and even after the hair grows in, these last 4 pieces, yeah. I like it. I'm like the only one here who likes it, on staff, like in the morning meeting. I like it. I find it quite hot. Never thought I would, because I don't like tattoos. On a side note, TMZ caught Cameron falling while getting into her car the other day. Oh yeah, no, it was a nasty fall. She missed the curb right there. Like when you have the car door and your husband there and you fall, were you wasted? I don't know. I don't know. But Cameron, I just want you to know that you joined me and Peppa from Salt and Peppa in our Wendy show, Fall of Shame. Very nice. Oh my God, that's it. Hot Topics is over. More great show for you, everybody. From the hit Netflix series Orange is the New Black, Lea DeLaria is here. We love her. And audience, you smell that yumminess? That's because celebrity chef Candace Kumai is here in the Wendy kitchen. But up next, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out. So grab a snack and come on back. New Wendy, presidential politics to the Pope. We're talking hot topics with the Reverend Al Sharpton.
You had preachers run around saying, how you doing?
And find out all the very latest viral trends. Faster than you can say hashtag.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
It's time for Celebrity Fan Out. I love this. So our first Celebrity Fan Out comes from Aaliyah J, who watches The Wendy Show on WNYW in Brooklyn, New York. Aaliyah says, how you doing, Wendy? I had a monumental moment last week when I met Oprah Winfrey. Oprah looks really cute. So do you, Aaliyah. She goes, I was so nervous to ask for a picture, but had to take the once-in-a-lifetime chance. And guess who took the photo? None other than designer Diane von Furstenberg. She says that Oprah was at Lincoln Center at an event for the Avery Fisher Hall, and it was rechristened the David Geffen Hall. That's sad, though. You know, all our lives here in New York, it's been the Avery Fisher Hall. And now it's the David Geffen Hall. But I guess he gave more money than... sometimes money talks. They say that the music mogul David Geffen gave over $100 million for renovations. Yeah. Okay. Our next Celebrity Fan Out comes from Julian G, who watches The Wendy Show on BET here in New York City. Julian writes, hey, Wendy, how you doing? I was shopping in Miami when I spotted J-Lo. At first, look, he goes, at first I literally crashed into her boyfriend Casper, who was on one of those air boards. You mean one of those annoying boards that I'm jealous because I don't have the balance to ride, but they look fun? As soon as I saw him, I hunted her down and took this photo with her. She is gorge, Wendy. Jennifer, by the way, starts her Vegas residency, you guys, on January 20th at Planet Hollywood. Yeah. Our next Celebrity Fan Out comes from Matthew H, who watches The Wendy Show on KDFW in Arlington, Texas. Matthew writes, hi, Wendy, how you doing? I'm so excited to share my celebrity encounter with Little Kim. He says, I got to meet her after an appearance at Dallas Pride, and we talked about Biggie, her daughter Royal, and gummy bears. It was like being in the presence of a gorgeous angel. Yeah. Thank you, Matthew. Hi, Kim. All right, this is our last one. Our last Celebrity Fan Out comes from Frederick W, who watches The Wendy Show on KABB in San Antonio, Texas. And Frederick writes, how you doing, Wendy? I went to a concert and was surprised when our whole VIP section got to meet Janet Jackson. Like, Janet hasn't aged a bit, right? He goes, when we took this picture, she grabbed me by the waist and our foreheads touched. I almost passed out and I cried afterwards. Like, I gave the ugly cry, Wendy. By the way, you know, you guys, she's launching her Unbreakable tour in New York City later on in February. So, there's Celebrity Fan Out. If you've ever had an encounter with a celebrity, I love it when you share with us. Go to wendyshow.com. Up next, everyone, the hilarious Lea DeLaria is here.
first guest plays inmate Big Boo on the hit Netflix show Orange is the New Black. Take a look.
As you like, women, they are both committing an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood will be upon them. Boom.
And?
Leviticus 24601.
231320. Not Jean Valjean's prison number.
Good catch. Thou shalt not make musical references.
Why not? Because that's like the gayest thing on the planet, and even I know that.
That is an ugly stereotype about gay men. See, everybody knows my people are stage managers, not performers.
Please welcome to our show, Lea DeLaria. Wow.
They've lost their minds. Sorry about your glasses.
No, it's okay, it's okay. So the height dichotomy.
Yes.
How tall are you?
I am 6 foot 3.5 inches tall. What?
And you're sticking to that story.
I am sticking to it, girl.
I want to give you some shoe cam. Keep your feet on those feet, and we're going to just swing around some shoe cam. Now, these shoes look brand new, or do you just get them shined all the time?
I just wear them when I'm on television shows.
Okay.
I have like 5,000 or 6,000 pairs for that.
Yeah, TV shoes. Well, you need them.
I'm a freak about shoes. I buy a lot of shoes.
Well, congratulations on your hit. Yeah. Everyone loves the show. I do watch the show.
Excellent.
And I love your character. And, you know, I saw a picture of you on Instagram. And you're a woman after my own heart because I had no idea we have caftans in common.
Oh.
Caftans and turbans? Is this you normally? Like, I
just put that up yesterday. You're insane.
Yeah, no, we're weird here. We look after our people.
Absolutely. This is...
That's beautiful.
My fiance Chelsea is a fashion genius, and she loves caftans and turbans like you.
I do.
Oh, there she is. Yeah. And she has, and one day when we first got together, I don't know, 3 years ago when we first got together, I was at her house, and she had all of her dresses out, all of her caftans out. And I was like, honey, your dresses, they would fit me. Now, this was before I lost the 50 pounds. So I started putting...
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. So I just started putting her caftans on and modeling them. And, you know, I'm an actor. I love dress up.
Yes.
Let's face it. I love it. I love putting on wigs and lipstick and becoming someone else. And the sight of me in a dress is, I look like a man in a dress. Let's face it. So, it's just hilarious. Oh, come on. Who doesn't think that's funny? Who doesn't think that's funny? Look at that.
I love them, though. Yes, absolutely. So let's talk about this weight loss.
Yeah.
Now, what did you do? Do you throw up? Do you take laxatives? What do you do?
I do all of those things.
Yes.
I do. And don't forget speed.
Yes, of course.
So, actually, no. I was recently diagnosed with diabetes 2.
Oh, that'll do it.
Type 2. And that's okay. It's okay because, you know, my mother had it, and it's genetic. It's more... You're more likely to get it if it runs in your family.
So you knew this was coming?
Well, I thought I had missed it because I was 56 years old, so and everybody else in my family who had it had got... Yes, I am 57 years old. And I'm telling you, it's all about genes, because there is no way I take care of myself, I assure you. But I knew it was coming, but it was still a surprise.
Yeah.
And as soon as the doctor said, you have diabetes, I went, okay, there goes the ball game. And my endocrinologist, Dr. Golan, who was amazing, was like, not necessarily. This is what you have to do. They explained everything to me. It had changed so much since, you know, my mother had passed and what had gone on in the 15 years since then. And I got it, right? They told me everything I had to do. They gave me the medication that I had to take. I don't eat sweets. I do not eat any starch.
Now, were you a sweet and a starch to begin with?
Honey, if there was not a potato and ice cream at that meal, it was not a meal.
Wow.
Are you with me on this? There is nothing There is no, I would eat a sponge if you deep fried it, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, and I mean like a sponge you use to clean the bathtub.
Yeah,
If
yes.
you deep fry it, I will put it in my mouth.
Yes.
So yeah. So it was a difference for me. It was definitely a difference for me. But you know, and it's become a big joke. Like if I'm at a restaurant and a waiter comes over and says, "Do you want to see the dessert menu?" I'm like, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
You know, I'll do something like that, or I'll take a bite of something sweet and go, "Oh, there goes my eye." You know.
Yeah,
like
right,
that.
right.
You got to keep a sense of humor about it.
Yeah.
But
It's good,
now
though.
it's about exercise.
Yeah.
Now I have to start instituting a little more exercise.
Yes.
Which is not, you know, for me, exercise is, this is the beer and the chicken wing while I watch the Yankees. That's my
That's
exercise.
you.
So it was like, Yankees!
So, back to Chelsea and you.
Yes.
Congratulations on your engagement.
Isn't it great?
Now, you said you've been together for 3 years. And how long have you been engaged?
We got engaged at the SAG Awards. So that was the end of January.
Okay. And now when are you actually getting married?
We have picked the date. The date is set. It's January 8th, 2017.
Well, no, I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
It's funny because it looks like you're judging. I'm just, you know, there's this facial expression that says, I'm judging.
Only because like my thought is, and we have a saying around here at Wendy, and you know the saying, the engagement is the drum roll to the big date.
Right.
Why are you engaged for so long?
Well, there's two reasons. One, Chelsea is a fashion designer and editor, and she wants to do it all herself. She doesn't want a wedding planner.
Oh, got it.
It's good. This is her big day, and honey, when you've got her style, you let her do whatever
Yes,
she wants.
gotcha.
Like, I didn't pick out the ring.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm not an idiot. I said,
Okay.
here's your money. Well, yeah, that could have caused the divorce before the wedding.
Yeah.
Here's the money, pick out your ring. But also, January 8th is my parents' wedding anniversary.
Oh.
And they have both passed away. So
Yes.
this is my way of having them at the wedding.
Well,
And
congratulations.
we couldn't get it together by,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's not enough time.
I get it. So it was really nice to meet you. By the way, you've got beautiful eyelashes.
Thank you.
Yes, you've got beautiful eyelashes. Yes.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, do you know that Lea happens to be an accomplished jazz singer? Her album is out now.
Yes, it is.
Before we say goodbye, tell us quickly about House of David.
That's
David
it.
who?
David Bowie.
Oh.
House of, that's because if you look at it, that's the Changes One cover from David Bowie Changes One, only it's me instead of David. It's House of David. It's 12 jazz covers of David Bowie tunes.
Good for you. She's multitasking. She's Lea DeLaria, everybody. Clap it up for her. Season 3 of Orange is the New Black is currently streaming on Netflix. Up next, celebrity chef Candace Kumar. New Wendy, you're gonna love this. Our romance report is back. It's the love lives of your favorite celebrities on blast. Plus, he's in your face funny. Billy Eichner, bringing a sneak peek of his new season. Oh, Billy, please.
Friday on an all-new Wendy.
Yeah, welcome back. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for better ways to eat healthy. So here to show us some delish, healthy dishes is the author of Clean Green Eats. Please say hello to our new chef friend, Candace Kumai. Candace, so nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. All right, Candace, what does eating clean mean?
Right, so everybody's asking about this new clean eating trend. It's all about eating from the soil, from the ground up, eating real foods that our body recognizes, and cutting out the processed foods. And the most important thing to remember, Wendy, is that clean eating is a lifestyle. It is not about dieting. You can have whatever you want. You just have to eat real.
Okay. So, now, what are we making today? I recognize pizza, but not pizza.
Absolutely. This is a new take on pizza. So this is our clean broccoli rabe pizza that you're going to love.
Okay.
It's to die for. And then we also have a really great quinoa salad, which is with broccoli rabe and sun-dried tomatoes. And if you'd like, you can always throw a little bit more protein in there with tofu, but we're going to keep it clean and gorgeous for you.
Tofu. Okay, okay.
I heard. You know, I'm half Japanese, so I got to represent. I got to put it in there.
Got you, okay. All right, let's get started.
All right.
Onions.
So what we do, we got onions and garlic here. This is broccoli rabe. Have you cooked with this before, Wendy?
I love broccoli rabe.
Oh, my God.
Yes,
I love
do.
that you love. You're my kind of girl. Plus, isn't she looking amazing these days? Oh, my God.
Thank you.
You are just glowing. And you know what? You can tell from the inside out that you're radiating.
Well, I'm a clean eater now.
I can tell. I can tell.
Finally, in my
Living
life.
proof that this works. It really, truly, this is the way your body was supposed to eat from the ground up.
Okay, the red.
The red is sun-dried tomatoes.
Love them.
That are packed in an olive oil, which is really great for your hair, skin, and nails. We also have a little bit of lemon juice. Again, I got to represent doing a little soy sauce. You can totally use salt if you want. Oh, and then we got a little bit of chili flake. Those sun-dried tomatoes are so good for you. They're packed with lycopene. They really help your skin to radiate. And this super green broccoli rabe, as you know, it's got a really nice, bold flavor, right?
Very bold.
We love it. Anything that's loud and bold, you gotta love it.
And the thing is that when you eat clean, you have to make sure that the flavoring is correct.
You're absolutely right. It's gotta taste good, right?
Yeah. That's
when you
quinoa.
see quinoa goes straight in. You got it. You got to add a little bit of protein in there, too. You just saute all this down for a little bit, and you can already see the gorgeous colors. You know, we were meant to eat the rainbow. So it's a good way to kind of remember, like, you want delicious, bright colors in there. We made a little bowl for you. Remember, it's a sun-dried tomato and broccoli rabe quinoa salad. Let's see what you think. It's super clean. Oh, Wendy, that was a good bite, too.
It's really good.
I love how full it was. Are you loving it? Mm-hmm. You can taste that soy sauce. Yeah. So clean, so good. I know you love it. And you feel good.
You know, I mean, the thing about... No, continue.
All right.
I'm going to talk. The thing about eating clean is that you're light on your feet, you know?
Yes.
You've got... I don't know. I'm more of a 1-2 step.
You know it. It's all about that reboot. You look like you're glowing and gorgeous, and you've got all this energy. Tell me it's not from the foods that you've been eating lately.
No, it's from the sex I had 2 seconds ago.
Oh, my God. Well, all right, Wendy, fine. I'm having a combination. I'm having a combination. You got to have energy in the bedroom, too,
No,
right?
I'm playing, but, you know... To me, healthy living is not just about what you eat. It's about how you feel, the pep in your step.
Right, absolutely.
The love in your life. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's about giving back to your body and nurturing your beautiful body.
What's this, Scott?
So we're making a pesto, and who doesn't love pesto? So I put broccoli rabe, some garlic, some raw almonds, a little soy sauce, lemon juice, and broccoli rabe to give it that kick. And we're just going to turn this on, and it makes a gorgeous, fresh pesto. No more jarred stuff, you guys. Please, no more jarred stuff.
Oh, I know.
I know. It's the worst. You get a gob of kind of fat and grease where you can make it fresh. It comes out like this, and it's
really
going to
good.
be the base to your pizza.
Okay.
You like? Okay, so this kind of changes the game up a little. We want it to be clean and green. If you can kind of think everything that you're eating will give back to your body, and it's nourishing.
Now, this is wheat crust.
Right. We made a wheat crust for you on the bottom. You can totally get a gluten-free dough if you're into that, too.
Yes.
And then all you do is you spread this down. You saute up broccoli rabe with a little bit of garlic and onion. You top off your pizza. You finish it off in the onion. We put some goat cheese on top of that one. For yours, we just made it super clean, Wendy. It's all green. You go. Totally want to know what you think.
No, it's not pizza. But you know what? It's very tasty. It's satiating.
Yes. Makes you feel good. Like you said, it's about how you feel.
My breath is now on fire. Candace, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're
Candace's new cookbook is called Clean Green Eats. It's available in bookstores now. Ask Wendy is now.
I want you to be my co-host. Come and join my studio audience. The tickets are free. Go to wendyshow.com. Dress to impress, and I can't wait to see you. Okay?
It's It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
I'm good, Wendy. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. How can I help?
Well, my name's Karen, and we have some neighbors who just moved in around the corner. They've been in their house for about 3 weeks, and they have yet to hang any curtains.
Perfect.
I can see a lot. I mean, no curtains anywhere, not even the bedroom. Okay.
Okay.
So it's kind of awkward. Should I just go knock on their door and tell them to go curtain shopping?
So who do you live with?
My husband and my children.
Is your husband looking?
No.
Okay. So,
I haven't told him
and
yet.
the kids either. So you're the only one who notices.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
Absorb it all. No, don't knock on their door and say get curtains, because that's starting off bad neighborhoodship. But I would take notes, and don't draw my husband's attention to it.
No, it won't.
All right, Karen.
Okay,
good luck.
thank you.
And happy peeping. I love it.
Hi, Wendy. My name's Jennifer. How you doing?
Hi, Jen. How you doing?
Good. So I'm having this issue. I've been dating this guy for a couple months. It's going really well. He's a gentleman. The problem is he makes me do all the work. I plan all our dates, and even in the bedroom, he's a little passive. So I'm just wondering, how can I get him to take control and be more dominant?
Okay. You've been dating him for a few months?
Yes.
Okay. Well, no. Sir, he might be. But let's leave that alone, because Jen is a young girl. She doesn't need to be big. How old are you, hon?
30.
Yeah. How long have you been dating him?
It's been about 6 months.
About 6 months. This might not be the guy for you. You know, after 3 months, you know, you've stayed about 3 months too long. If you're planning everything, you're not going to change him.
True.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Wendy.
You're very welcome. We'll be right back. Thanks. Gladys is from Queens, New York. It's time to play Who's That? Okay, we're going to unscramble a celebrity photo, and Gladys, you have to guess who it is. Don't help her, okay? All right. Let's see the picture. Who's that? Tell me if you need a hint.
A hint.
Okay. He's tall, fun-loving, country music superstar, split from his country music superstar wife recently. He's on The Voice, Gladys.
Blake,
Shelton! Yes, Gladys, yes! You just scored yourself dinner for two at Juniper Bar right here in New York City. We'll be right back. So I want to thank today's guest and my co-host, my studio audience. Tomorrow, the always outspoken, always controversial Reverend Al Sharpton's stops by. Plus, I've got you covered with the hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy.
Nice.